Hey all, it's Dr. Nick here. Today I want to talk about the actual running portion of some of these obstacle course races, specifically ones that are on hills. Now if you live in the Midwest or you know that the course is going to be a little flat, just give the video a like and move on with your day. However, I've run races on mountains and ski resorts, and this is the video for you. Now going uphill and downhill are two completely different worlds because they use completely different muscle groups. Today I'm going to focus on the downhill portion. Now sometimes you just send it downhill, go as fast as you can uncontrolled. If you want a little bit more control, I'll give you some exercises today to help with that. And a lot of these exercises involve working your quads, which are your main stabilizing force behind your knee. Whenever I have a knee surgery patient, the first thing I want to tell them is let's get your quads going. And if they're not going, let's figure out a way to get them going. They're the main stabilizing force behind your knee. Calves are number two. But today we're going to focus on the quads. Now I like to think running downhill is similar to going downstairs. It's the same kind of muscle pattern, and it's the same movement pattern, and it's the same kind of muscle groups. It's not exactly the same, but there are a lot of similarities there. So now here's some exercises to really help focus on that quad strength and get you down the hill in record time. Again, don't forget to like, subscribe, share the video. That helps this channel grow. It hopefully helps out someone you know who wants to run one of these. Now, doing a single leg activity is such a great way to build strength. And one of the easiest ways to do that is to do a lunge. There's thousands of different ways to do lunges. One of the simplest ways is the forward lunge will help bias your quads because it provides some deceleration that kind of helps work that knee joint. You can always start with no resistance and then build yourself up to as much weight as you need. And there's dumbbells, barbells, kettlebells. Use anything you want. Similar to lunges, there's a billion different ways for you to do squats. One of the simplest ways to help focus and target your quads during a squat is just to elevate your heels. Now, if you don't have any equipment to do some of the first two exercises, the next two are going to be great for that. This one, you just act like you use a step, pretend like you're going downstairs, just go slowly and controlly. Hopefully you're a little more stable than me. As you can see, my knee is kind of all over the place. Keys here is to let that knee bend. Don't let your hip drop a little bit, and don't reach forward with your opposite leg to compensate. It's more challenging than it looks because it takes a lot of control and stability to do this. So naturally, this is something that I need to work on. If you don't have stairs, the reverse nordic is a great alternative. This works your quads eccentrically, which means it's lengthening as it's contracting, which is more difficult than it looks like. Another good cue here is to make sure your pelvis stays nice and tight, so by pulling it back, it helps lengthen your quads a little bit more and activates the entire muscle group. So those are some great quad exercises. Good luck, happy racing.